All right, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I mean, it was very dark in that room. I mean, that's the thing. It was very dark in that room. Oh, is it? Is it No, it's not even that. Really? Already?
Keep your expectations low, I'll keep your spirits high. I don't have a lot of time, but what I got is fine. If you watch for a second, I'll tell you a joke. If you stay for a while, I might even smoke. Might not be as good as what I did before, but here we are now, it's the Cup of Don Show.
I mean, okay, it's a welcome. I mean, I'm happy to see you guys. I didn't think I was. I thought it was gonna be more like the end of the week. I'd show up. I mean, here there's not much going on. I just uh let's see, monitor. I guess right now it's monitor 2. This is still, normally that's monitor 2. Or no, I do letters. Normally that's monitor B on the B monitor, but I think you know what? I'll keep this as C then. A B C. Okay, sorry. On in monitor B, I have that is the short film. I wrote this short film in 2 hours. It's titled A Jurassic Afternoon. Um, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Again, for having written it in 2 hours, I thought about it while I was at work. It was sort of a, you know, during my breaks at work, because I would never think about another professional endeavor on the clock. Okay, I pause my creativity the moment I clock back in from a break. um it goes, that part of my brain just turns off, and then as soon as break time again, whoosh, I get the knowledge, I get my creative juices going again. So anyway, I did some thinking about it during my breaks at work, and then I came home right from work, and I wrote it. Oh, sorry. I need more of this stuff. So yeah, that's a Jurassic Afternoon. And I gotta put this on it. Now, this is an old birthday card my sister got me. This is a Portal themed birthday card, a companion cube Portal themed birthday card my sister made for me, and I keep it on my desk because I liked it that much. And now there's not too many cards that I've kept over the years. I have two from my sister, so I'm just saying, like, she should feel pretty honored. I mean, there's only I have maybe five like cards. I think I have like, I'm trying to look over there. I have two graduation cards. Um I have two graduation cards. I have two birthday cards, and I have like, I guess you could say like um three like, I don't know what you would call them, like cards from I don't know what because they call them like different things. They're like messages, like little letters you send backstage, like when people are acting. I have three of those. Um, but anyway, so of those seven cards that I've decided to keep, two of them are from my sister. So I'm just saying she beat the odds quite a bit, and they're both birthday cards. That I like a lot. Anyway, I have to cover my drink with it because we have a bit of an ant problem here at the studio. A little bit of an ant problem. A little bit, like not enough where like we need to call someone about it or like really worry that much. It's more like I see an ant, I kill it. I maybe I get like one or two a day. Not crazy, but I am worried about my drinks. I get very worried about my drinks. I don't want to gross anybody out, but it has happened a couple of times where I'm drinking something and there's a in the drink. Not just this instance. I mean, it has happened this instance once. Happened a few days ago. Um, when I didn't have a cover on it, of course, my own fault. I know as soon as I see a single ant, I start putting a cover on them. I forgot. And of course, that's when they get you. But it's happened to other, like when I've been drinking outside, outside drinking. Me and my friends, we like to go for walks, drinking, little drink walks. I drink soda, by the way. That's a joke. I mean, I just realized people might watch this and might not know that I don't drink alcohol, so they like that. It's less funny if you think, oh, he might actually go out and day drink. But no, I drink soda. That's my vice of choice. My big poison is yeah, like Mountain Dew, Pepsi products. Pepsi owns Mountain Dew. So just any Pepsi product, it's safe to say. Um, anyway, got way off track. So yeah, I wrote this Jurassic Afternoon short film that I'm pretty excited for. I think it's pretty funny. I'm pretty happy with it. Monitor A is that's if you're hearing the music, that's my editing music. I have a playlist. It's on the same channel you're watching this, unless someone stole it. Very, very naughty. Naughty. Very naughty if this is not on Content Dispenser. But yeah, the same channel you're watching this, if you go on channel and it's like the third row of oh my goodness, it's not even that late. It's only going on 4. That's hardly late. Okay, I guess that's a little late. For me. Anyway, if you go to the channel, it's like the third row down. I have a list of all my playlists. Or you could just, there's tab on YouTube. YouTube has put a little tab there, so you could just look at all the playlists I've made, which I've made some pretty good playlists on this channel. Anyway, one of them is called 70s Lobby Music. That's what I listen to when I edit. And it started way back when I used to play it in the TV club office when I was a programming director. I think before even I was a director, when I was the programming assistant with no director, our general manager was the pseudo programming director because we didn't have a specific programming director. So I was sort of, I only had one boss as opposed to the 2 in the hierarchy. Anyway, I used to play it there when I edited, and I would just have it on in the office. Like, that was just like a little office ambiance. And I used to have content TV. When it worked, we used to have content TV, and it would play out of that. And I would do the same thing when I have the DVD. I don't know if you could see the DVD going, but I have like the DVD loading screen where it bounces around, hits the corner. And I have that playing with the lobby music. It's just a nice touch. Sometimes we would play shows on content TV. In fact, that was sort of what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be we're TV Club. I always felt like TV Club, perhaps the largest part of what I consider TV Club to be that we lack is like the sort of like book club, or like when in high school I was in comic book club, where it's like, that idea of, we do the production stuff. I'm not going to get into it, but we do it. I'm not going to get into, like, do we do it to the volume that we should be? Do we do it at the, rate that we should be? The quality level? These are questions that maybe would yield a larger discussion, but we do production stuff. What we don't do is a lot of like, let's discuss. Discussion, I guess, is the word for it. We don't do a lot of like, let's talk about our favorite TV shows. I mean, when we used to, way back, when I was actually still going to school, and we would have general member meetings, because we didn't really have general member meetings my last semester. I don't know. I forget who the GM was. Jeez, who is GM of fall 2024? Who even remembers? I don't even know if anyone remember who is the GM of fall 2024. But anyway, whoever it was, we sort of got away from having general member meetings. We used to meet like in a meeting room, so you knew it was a meeting because it was in a meeting room, and we would meet. And we would have, the one general member that would show up. We used to have discussions, and we would do like a normal meeting, talk about the club, and then at the end we would sort of talk like, what shows are you guys watching? And we would sort of talk about TV. And I sort of missed that. So anyway, that's always been, I think, probably what we do the least of. in the club in terms of what like we want to do. And anyway, so I would have on Content TV. I would try to use that to do that. So I would play like some of my favorite shows. Breaking Bad, I would put on quite a bit because that's just one of my. I always want to turn here like I have the list here. I don't. This list is a list of. This is my double secret list, and now you guys can't see this. You guys can't read it from way over there. But this is my double secret list of videos I need to make. Slash streams. Some of them are streams I need to do. So that's what this list is. If you see this and you're like, oh, the list is right there. Actually, I could take this down. This was supposed to be. This is who I emailed to make sure that I was going to graduate, but I already registered and everything, so I'm good. It worked. I didn't have to email them. They just did their job. Shout out to, you know what? I'll give her a shout out because she did her job, but this is praise. Shout out to Cynthia Floyd. I don't know, we never met because we never had to meet because you did your job so darn well that I never even had to email you and be like, Cynthia Floyd, hey, am I going to am I all set to walk at graduation? I didn't have to reach out because you did your job so darn well and just sent me the email. My phone's going off, that's embarrassing. Anyway, point is, I keep thinking I have a list of my favorite TV shows. Maybe I will, although it would have to be a whiteboard because it changes. In fact, I just made a change earlier this week. Forget what I did, but I think I took something out. Yikes, I can't even remember what I took out. I think it was a children's show that I decided wasn't good enough to put in, like, the best shows of all time. Like, I know SpongeBob is on there. And I think Teen Titans is on there too. I think it was Avatar. I think I took Avatar out because I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't know that Avatar surpasses the like children's show level. I mean, it's very, very good and it's very close, but I just don't know if it makes it because yeah, I just like there's too much kids stuff in there for me. And you could say the same thing about Teen Titans, I think. And SpongeBob, I know me saying that is rich with SpongeBob, which is pretty much all kids stuff, but that's on there for a different reason. Avatar was on there because it's like a more serious show where it's like, okay, the plot is, so good that you can watch it as an adult but I'm thinking about it and I'm like, there's just too much kids stuff and like it's still very good, like, but to put it up there with like Breaking Bad, Daredevil, Malcolm in the Middle, like these shows that are like, the best at what they do, like genre, just up there with like they're pretty much the best in their genre sort of shows. Like, I just don't know if Avatar is up there, you know what I mean? If we're ranking kids shows, absolutely. I'd even say if we're ranking cartoons, like even adult cartoons, just animated shows in general, it's probably in top 5 even. But anyway, I digress. Yeah. I can't digress. Oh no, what was I saying? I was talking about my favorite shows. I keep thinking the list is on there because I was talking about hold on, I gotta kill this ant. I'm gonna think about it when I come back from killing this ant. I'm gonna know what show I was talking about. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is on there. Oh, because I was gonna say what number it is. I don't know what number it is. I will edit the number of Breaking Bad. I know my first, I think, oh, this is a great time to make me look bad. I know my top 3. My top 3 are in order. I think I can get this in order. Maybe I could do top 4. I think, in order, Community, number 1. Community, Community, Malcolm in the Middle. Definitely 1 and 2. Community, Malcolm in the Middle. And then I think it's Psych. And then number 4, I think, is It's Always Sunny in Gosh Darn Philadelphia. Those are the top 4. If I had to go 5, I think number 5 is let's see. We know 7 is South Park. If you remember from a few Cut for Times ago, we remembered 7 is South Park. I think 5 is. So let's see. What's better than South Park in my list? I think 5 might be Doctor Who, which I'm not. Again, I know that some people are going to be like, oh, nerd likes Doctor Who better than South Park. It takes itself a bit more seriously, which I like South Park because it doesn't take itself seriously. This is not what this episode was supposed to. This was supposed to be a very quick part of this episode, and here I've talked for, gosh darn, I've talked for a whole almost 20 minutes. That I'm gonna have to edit through this now. Anyway, so that's what Content TV was. I only got to monitor A with that. So yeah, I sort of have that on when I edit. Now, monitor C. This right here, this bad boy, what you walked in on me editing, is Project Halted Progress, which I will say is the project title for Business as Usual. Okay, it is my short film, my better quality short film I'm making for Scuff. A Jurassic Afternoon is sort of the theme piece, similar to a murder mystery, which you can also find on the channel. This episode is on, unless someone stole it, yada, yada, yada. Seinfeld is also on my list of shows, but it's later. It might be 9 or 10. Anyway, yeah, so it's very good, and I'm very happy with how this is coming out. Especially, I'm going to shout out an actor here, and it's favoritism because he's my son. I'm going to shout out Ethan Timothy, everybody, professional actor, and he is a professional. I'm acting in this, so I don't get to watch as much as, a director normally would. So when I'm editing this, I'm watching Ethan's performance. I'm laughing so hard. When you guys see this, do yourself a favor. Watch it once normally. Go on a rewatch and just watch Ethan, because he's always doing stuff. And what's funny is we had a sort of the specials situation here where last minute we switched roles around, and he wasn't always supposed to play this character. I'm so, at first when this all happened, I was like upset that I had to, switch his role around, and I feel bad for him because I gave him like 2 days notice. Hey, buddy, you're playing this other role. He does so well in this other role. He's killing it. So yeah, big shout out. I mean, all the actors do a great job, of course. That's not to say, look, this is like the Twitter thing, this is not to say that all the actors are not doing a great job. I'm just saying I want to especially shout out Ethan because I'm watching his performance as I'm editing it, and it's very funny. He did a good job with his role. Anyway, yeah, so that's all I guess you guys were just checking in. That's sort of what I'm doing this week is editing this. I'm going to film A Jurassic Afternoon, hopefully Wednesday. So because this episode's not long enough, why don't we take a look at that? Maybe have you watch a take of that getting filmed, huh? Or something. Let's see what happens on Wednesday. I'm also planning on seeing a movie Wednesday. Do we see the movie? Will that be in the episode? I'm going to Six Flags Friday. Heck, maybe we'll film something there. I don't think we film in the park, but heck, we'll see. Let's. But don't waste all the footage because I do want to film some stuff for.
Don't worry, I won't. Hi. Spencer, say hi, Cut for Time.
I was gonna film something here. This probably doesn't sound very good, but we're setting up the scene for A Jurassic Afternoon.
Oh, the screen flips.
Yeah.
Wait, what if I want to do something? Oh my God, it's me. Angles. Hi, Cut for Time. The check.
You are.
Okay, that's it. Bye.
You're Mr. Smarty Pants.
We're setting up, guys, for Spencer's new film.
And
that's it.
So basically, we're in a science lab, that
This
is
is
like
boring.
a lot of scientists work here. I am one of many
This is boring.
scientists. You work for the lab, not me. Does
The
that
angles
make
of this
sense?
are so
So
peculiar.
you're sort of like, yeah, but you're also,
Okay.
you're like
That way.
fresh out of college, fresh out
That's
of,
all.
you know, so you're. Okay, this is time now. I'm still in costume as Dr. Einstein. I couldn't film anything of us filming because we had to film in such a hurry. We went a little bit, over time here. This is, it was cotton candy flavored. Cotton candy flavored rock candy. There's some behind the scenes.
It's really good.
There's some behind the scenes stuff for you. The rock candy used in this was cotton candy themed, and it was good. So there you go. And now you see there's no actual fly in there. Or maybe there was and she already ate it.
I have something to say.
Okay, go ahead.
I lost something once.
It's say whatever you want.
These nuts.
There you go. I'm not even mad about that. I'm glad we finished. Now this thing is gonna
Pat,
be horribly stitched.
your mom to me last night? Your mom to me last night?
Okay, now listen. I'm gonna warn you, Ariana, because I know you always hold me to a high standard with these things.
What?
Business as usual is good, okay?
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be great.
This is
This is just
not
for us.
gonna be good,
This
okay?
is for us to laugh at.
This is my prank for stuff.
Wait,
Not
this
for
is
time. The audience is gonna hear this. I'm making fun of TV Club with this, and I'm making fun of Scuff with this, because my whole point with this,
This is so good.
my whole
This-
point with this, with this short
with this.
film was that, like they only gave us a week of what the theme is. So hypothetically, if I did what I normally do, which is make a short film adhering to the theme of Scuff, I would. This is what my film would be. If I didn't have Business as Usual written a year ago, this is what my film would have been like for Scuff, because they just told us what the theme is a week ago. So that's, this is what they've left us with. So thank you, Scuff Committee 2025. Oh, your Disney hat, nice. Yeah.
Oh God, I love this one. I don't even want to look at that.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I want
This
this.
goes back here.
You want me to turn off the camera because it's dying?
Nah, it's good. Actually, that was not dying.
No.
Is there a specific way you want stuff to be put in here? Or can I just put
Just carefully. Like with common sense, like, oh, the mic was over here. Well, I hope you heard us. I don't even know. That first part, maybe you heard of, it's very echoey in this room, so you probably did hear it, to be honest.
The only thing that needs to be heard is that this is cotton candy flavored and it's really good.
Yeah.
And one other thing.
Oh boy. Spencer, what is it?
My name is Jeff.
Huh, you did not expect to see me again, did you? Well, I'm just here to say that, like always, thank you for watching. I'm Spencer Trella, and this has been